Hello YouTube, it's Jay from CB Outdoors. Just another quick video for you today. I've got a first impressions and an initial basically review of the Fenix TA20. It's a little tactical torch from Fenix, probably your EDC torch. If you're interested in a head torch or anything like that, we've got a couple of comparison videos between Fenix head torches, which I'll put a little link up in the screen just down the bottom here. So obviously you click on that link and it'll take you straight through it. Quick thing to go over, props to November Kilo 113, Nick and Tim, the Dorset Wood Cleaver, Paul, our resident glam shopper, bushcraft shopper. He sent them a few packs of special little goodies and things like that, and thanks for obviously their videos that they stuck up on YouTube. That's much appreciated. But yeah, props to them. If you like anything bushcrafty or something like that, obviously hit their channels up. I'll put a little link in the description below, and obviously you can click on their channels, watch their videos. Very informative. Nick doesn't upload much at the moment, but obviously he's got quite a few good videos from the old bits. So obviously yeah, hit them up and obviously watch their videos and show them some love. Okay YouTube, we'll get into the review. Roll the trailer. Alright, here she is, let's get into it. Like I said, it's the Fenix TA20 LED tactical torch from Fenix themselves. The torch is, like I said, an LED torch. It uses the Cree XR Q5 LED. You're looking at about a 200 metre beam throw. You've got 4 outputs on the actual torch. Another nifty little thing about this torch as well, the way you adjust the actual outputs is on the little rotary dial here. As you can see, it's got 4 outputs, obviously low, medium, high, and it's got a strobe setting as well for obviously a rate mode. You're looking at the low setting, you're looking at about 4 lumens and about, well, probably about 170 hours runtime. Mid is about 50 lumens and a 12-hour runtime. High is approximately 225 lumens and about a 1.5 hour runtime. And your strobe effect is 230 lumens and about 5 hours. Because it's an LED torch and it's a reasonably expensive one, you're looking at about 75 quid in the UK and probably about $115, obviously depending where you got it. You might better get it a little bit cheaper because Fenix have brought out the TA21, which is a little bit updated model, which I don't know nothing about, so I don't want to go into it. But you might better find this a little bit cheaper. Like I said, it is an LED torch. It's digitally regulated as well. So obviously the beam and the intensity of the light, obviously throughout the battery life, as it dies down, obviously stays at a constant level, so you don't have a dip or anything like that as your batteries die. Batteries that it takes the CR123As, like any big obviously torch or LED torch, it takes a CR123As. They do obviously run down pretty quickly if you use it on high, or obviously you use it on the medium mode. So you're probably better off investing in some nice, good rechargeable batteries as well. Obviously keeping a few spare sets that you can just throw in there. Paul mainly uses it as his EDC torch basically. It's a lovely little EDC torch. The weight ain't too bad as well. It's a reasonably hefty because obviously it's aircraft grade aluminium. You're looking at about 175 grams. That's without the actual batteries itself, so probably a little tiny bit more obviously with the batteries. The lengths, widths and all that, let's crack through that. Right, you're looking at a length of 168 millimeters. You're looking at a diameter of 25.4, and you're looking at a head depth, head width of 35 millimeters. Like I said, it's an LED torch. It's got a like reflector specific to the actual torch itself. The glass is an ultra clear, pretty robust glass as well. I think it's treated to stop it scratching. But Paul's had this for about 2 years, so obviously you can have a look at the lens. It's not particularly scratched or anything like that. It's in pretty good nick. Like I said, it's aircraft grade aluminium as well, so obviously it's anodized. As you can see, they do put a coating over the top of it, but this is weathered really well. It's been in obviously his tool bag and things like that, so as you know, aluminium when it's been obviously anodized does scratch quite well, but this one's weathered really well, and I think for the price point it's pretty bulletproof. It's waterproof up to IPX8 standards. What's included in the pack is the little lanyard that you get with it. This is something that Paul's put on the trinium light on the back of it. You get the 2 washers, which obviously go in there to make it waterproof. Well, waterproof to IPX8 standards, and you get the batteries as well, and a pocket clip which goes around it, so obviously you can stick it in your pocket. But to be fair, the head's quite big on it as well, so having it in your pocket is a bit of a pain in the arse. You're probably better off having it in your pack or something like that. Or if you do wear combats or something like that, obviously it might slip in there, but imagine if you kneel down, this is going to really stick into you. Being a tactical style torch as well, obviously it's got the serrated glass breaker. From general impressions from myself, it seems more of a weapon light torch, like a tactical torch. Obviously you can see it's more thinner in the middle, so it would denote itself obviously more to be a weapons mounted torch. They actually do a few accessories for this as well. They do the cap, the pressure cap, which obviously screws on the back of it and goes on your palm of your pistol. It might be a bit big for a pistol, but if you've got an AR-15 or something like that, then this will probably suit it down to the ground. But they do the pressure switch to obviously go on the pistol grip, like of an AR-15, or if you like sticking it on a pistol or something like that, like a Glock 19 or something like that, then yeah, this would go straight on it basically. You do get a couple of other accessories as well. One that Paul's actually got is a light diffuser. Looks a bit sus. What it basically does, slips over the top of the torch, and it basically, as you know with obviously LED lights, they're very spotlighty. This sits over the top of it and obviously diffuses it. This is on the top section, so obviously you can use it in a obviously like a camp situation or something like that. Obviously even in your hammock you can hang it up like that, and obviously it just gives you a bit of light and diffuses it off. Basically it gives the torch a bit more usability. These are about 7 or 8 quid. You can get them from Amazon, you can get them from any good Fenix obviously stores or anything like that. Yeah, they're about 6, 7, 8 quid in the UK. Not too sure how much they are in the US, but yeah, it gives you a bit more usability of the actual torch as well. Right, I don't know what else I can really go through really. Obviously if you've got any questions, any specific questions or anything like that, obviously hit me up. But this is more aimed at your very tactical, like I said, it possibly could be an EDC torch or anything like that market. As for build quality, really good. Fenix seem to be getting better and better and better. Obviously £74 for a torch built like this is pretty good, to be quite honest. I would say it's rivaling quality with say Surefire and things like that. Obviously people might argue that, but my own personal opinion, I would say it's definitely up there with your Surefires and obviously your premium brand torches. Other than that, YouTube, like I said, if you've got any more comments, obviously, or you need any questions answered, get back to us. But yeah, it's a great little torch. If you're in the market for an EDC slash just general use torch, or you like the tactical looking torches, obviously you probably really want to look at the Fenix range. And even if you're just generally after a torch, they do shite loads of torches as well. So obviously you probably want to have a look at their range of torches, because they've got a torch for every situation basically. But yeah, thanks for watching YouTube. Catch you in the next one. Bye.